Listen, folks, we are currently living in a world where people who depend upon free speech, on the First Amendment, these sanctimonious, pearl-clutching news outlets like the Associated Press are out here acting like they're auditioning for a TED Talk in Beijing. They're taking checks from God knows who, whether it's China, Soros, the ghost of Karl Marx's OnlyFans account, and they're like, you know what? Maybe, as a news outlet, we should state that free speech is a little too free. Maybe we need to put a leash on it, for the vibes. The vibes. Are you kidding me? This is like a deer at the zoo begging his keeper to let a tiger into his cage. Graham Linehan, Irish comedy genius, the guy who gave us Father Ted, which is basically the Bible for people who think that life is a cosmic joke, as well as the IT crowd, he got arrested upon returning to Britain. And for what? For tweeting spicy takes about the trans mafia, demanding we all play pretend with their pronouns as though we're in a dystopian improv class. And the Associated Press, the AP, these spineless, word-vomiting hacks have the gall to both sides the free speech portion of this. They're out here like, well, some say it's totalitarian to arrest a guy for his words, a camp that you and I likely firmly fall into. But others say hate speech is like super bad, and we, the anointed word lords, get to draw the line for everybody. Oh, shut up. You, my friends, are a news outlet. Your entire existence is predicated and built upon the First Amendment, and you're out here acting as though it's a suggestion. Instead of one of the 10 commandments for you, it absolutely should be. It's like a firefighter saying, maybe we should let the flames have a say. This is the part where I lose it, okay? Free speech isn't just some cute little idea we keep in a jar like a pet hamster and admire every once in a while. No, it is the oxygen, the lifeblood of a free society. And yet, here we are, watching the very institutions that depend on this sacred right, newsrooms, comedians, writers, roll over like trained poodles and say, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we should let the government decide what's okay to say. Maybe we should let some purple-haired intern with a gender studies degree police our thoughts. It's as though you were a fishery on a river advocating for the coal plant's rights to dump chemicals directly into the water. Or Indians, Sioux Indians on the Great Plains welcoming Buffalo Bill and company, destroying whole herds of buffalo because, hey, everyone deserves a little fun once in a while, even if it means us starving by Tuesday. These people are sawing off the very branch they are sitting on, and they're doing so with a frickin' smile, like they're posing for a selfie at a TEDx conference called Self-Sabotage, but make it woke. And don't get me started on the London police chief whining about ambiguities in the law, putting him in an impossible position. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, buddy. You're a cop, you're making a decision, and you're not a philosophy major writing a thesis about Foucault. Your job is to protect people, not play enforcer for the terminally offended. Impossible position, he says. Try being a comedian in 2025 where every joke has to come with a trigger warning and a 500-word Medium post explaining why it's not hate speech. Try being Graham Linehan, who's just trying to say, hey, maybe we don't have to all play along with the emperor's new gender. And now he's in handcuffs handcuffs, while the AP writes a think piece about how words just might be violence. Words are violence.
Speech can be violent. What you are saying contributes to systemic racism in this country.
The question was, have I asked people in this room if they've felt as though some violence has been committed on them? No, I haven't asked, because no violence has been committed on you. Because violence is not a subjective feeling. Violence is an objective fact.
And I think that you need to look up violence in the dictionary or expand your idea of violence.
Tell that to the founding fathers who were like, give me liberty or give me death. Not give me a safe space with a therapy yama on speed dial. This whole thing, it reeks of a bigger scam. You've got China over there probably funding cash through some shell company called Freedom Sucks LLC, and George Soros, who's like the final boss of every conspiracy theory, sprinkling cash around like it's evil fairy dust to see how fast he can tank liberty before he exits to the great beyond. And what does the AP get for undermining the foundation of their business model? Social justice points? A pat on the head from the woke police? A gold star on their I'm a good ally sticker chart from the purple-haired people? These institutions are trading their souls for a currency that's worth less than a Dogecoin in a bear market. But maybe, just maybe, it's cold hard cash from the CCP that they're funneling into their coffers. I'll take mine while the getting's good, say the editors, the writers. Who cares about the downstream effects on the rest of the planet? That's 5 years from now. You're undermining the very thing that keeps you alive, Associated Press, BBC, all you media dinosaurs out there. You're acting as though free speech is negotiable. And the worst part, the worst is when free speech goes, it's not just the Grahams of the world who get screwed. It's you, it's me, the guy on X ranting about his neighbor's ultra-loud lawnmower, the grandma who wants to complain about her HOA, the kid who wants to post a meme about how college debt is a scam. That's not going to be allowed because you are making other people feel ill at ease because they took out the loans and they're going to cry. Listen, guys, once you let the government, or worse, the mob, decide what's okay to say, it's game over for liberty. You're not getting it back. So please, wake up, people. The buffalo are dying out. The river is turning into sludge, and the tiger is walking towards the smiling deer, salivating. If the very institutions that depend upon free speech, our so-called free press, are out here cheering for the censors, then we're not just screwed, we're screwed with a capital S and a PowerPoint presentation explaining why it's for our own good. So please, guys, let's stop pretending that this is about hate speech or protecting feelings. It's about control. And the people selling our freedoms are the same ones who will be crying when the next government shuts them down. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go screed into the void on X before they arrest me for disturbing the peace, for hurting somebody's feelings. God bless America, and God help us all. Stand up for liberty.